How did we get here? With all the injunction flying left, right, and center on rivers, with all the strange interpretations being given to the Constitution and our laws, with all the crises in PDP and multiple applications being secured. How did we get here? And before God and man, I will answer it to the best of my ability to help in resolving all these issues. My good friend, even though he likes to insult me now, but I understand anybody who doesn't agree with him, he will insult him and call him names. Yes, on Wike. Ran for president. He ran for president. He campaigned to be president. Went around the country. Likewise, Atiku, Saraki, Tambuwa. On the day of election, before God and man, I will not lie on these issues. Atiku sought an alliance at the venue of the election with Tambuwa, right? And they defeated you. And they defeated you. We thought you were going to win. So we didn't know. You built your winning on the political calculation that if Tambuwa runs to the end, he will waste some of the northern votes. And then you will win. Wonderful calculation, but not foolproof. In the middle of running to the end, he said, no, if I run to the end, you win. So therefore, I'm not going to run to the end. I give my vote to the other man. That is also political strategy and smartness. And they defeated you. Will you say you are not defeated? As wonderful as your campaign were, as wonderful as your reach-out were, they defeated you. You say you accept defeat. That's how a statesman should be. You accept defeat. That's the beauty of PDP history over the years. Now, when the conversation started, and I want everybody to pay attention to this, because when people say G5, G this, equity and fairness, equity from where and fairness from where? When the issue of VP came up, they considered you, among other people. I heard in some of the voting, you came top to be VP. For whatever happens, Atiku made a decision to choose Okowa, which by your actions now, like a China in a bull shop, you have justified the reason why they should not even have picked you. Because you are dangerous politically. Can spoil things. People may not want to tell you the truth. My father raised me through the seminary process. If I don't say it, why will I not say it? Never made money from being in politics. So I can say it. Because it's important for us to understand, what are we even fighting for? Who have been wronged? You ran the election. They built alliance against you. You lost. So everything you have said about democracy, about rule of law, about inclusion, we are all babash. It means you never meant it. You couldn't accept defeat. The defeat was too hard on you. And then the VP issue happened. It's a choice of the presidential candidate to pick. Maybe then I could have said they should pick you. But with the way you are behaving, means you never loved the party and the process for once. So if you people say in G6 or G5 that you believe in Southern agenda, if Atiku has picked you, my good friend, as a VP, what happened to that Southern agenda? So there is no Southern agenda. It has all been about you. I should be bold enough to tell you that truth. And this is the reason why today we know no peace. Did we wrong you? The party did not. Those who are following you, did they also party wrong them? No. So why is some of these governors following him? What did the party do here? In a competitive process, there shouldn't be a winner. Or if there's a winner, you pull him down. And when people say contribution to the party, remember, we all worked on these things. Each of these crises, some of them had some element of you in them. Who brought Ali Modu Sheriff? It was your choice, and Fayosha and other people. You brought him. I advised, I told you one-on-one, no to this. Because of his history in AMPP and APP, and I said, go and ask Buhari what they used to do to him in APP and AMPP. Who was the one that led us to the crisis in Port Harcourt, where they say Sheriff must go? You. And people were shooting canister left, right, and center. That crisis nearly destroyed the PDP. Whose idea also to bring secondus? You. So when people say you suffered for us, is it that you suffered for yourself or you suffered for us? Because if those choices were subjected to the wishes of most party members, you would not have been in this situation. In that case, we would not have been in this crisis, which you are claiming you save us. You brought secondus, your own brother. Even party were threatened that if they don't do a convention in Port Harcourt, hell will be let loose. They conceded. You are the one also who got up one day and said, secondus should go. If you know secondus very well and discuss with him, if it was about the presidential ticket, he's a master strategist. He would have even helped you to get it. But you felt by throwing him away, you pave way for how you be president. That's why at times when you calculate, no, there's a God. This process is not foolproof. There's a God. Secondus was humiliated for doing nothing. An expert that was brought from a court in Degem or somewhere. And he was thrown out. And party members caved in for it so that there will be peace. When are we going to have this? Each time we'll cave into you because we want peace. But look at where you are dragging us from that day to today. Who brought Eyachu? You went again with your G5 and your friends, and people brought him. Most members of the party resisted. Most people wanted open contest. Even the zoning issue, you had your own way. Little did we know you were doing it to balance because you want to be president. You brought Ayu. When you feel he will not do your bidding or he didn't do your bidding, you came back and say he must go. Agreement is agreement. And what happened again? You pulled him down with an injunction that they brought from Otomden State. Expert again. And party caved in so he can throw Ayu away. I'm bringing those you liked. So, what did you do for us? Or what did the party do for you? The party have done a lot. From the local government, when they recommended you, Senator Stambata and other people, the PDP grew their career. But all those people now, if you call them now, maybe they're not good people any longer. All of them, from Mbata to Amechi, them to Odeli, them to everybody, to Patient Jonathan, and so on and so forth. Tinubu is now the best man. You love him so much, even when you get crashed into the project. Tomorrow again, you tell us something about him when it's not going your way. This is not how we get to all this crisis. You say you helped us, and nobody can talk. People are being threatened. The other day, police said I got information that they will frame me and all that. Because of what? Because I'm saying the truth. I can't stop. I can't even help it. Maybe because of my seminary background. The truth must be said at all times. This is how we got to this point. That there's no peace in the party. And then you have moved it to reverse PDP. And let me say this clearly. There's no congress that have been held in Rivers. You had a committee of friends gathering. There's an existing judgment of a Rivers State High Court, an order, that said that congress should not be held. It was held in violation of order, of course, so it's void. And to think, like I saw on TV, that Fubara will leave PDP and go, please don't, Fubara is not going to any APC, he's in PDP, Gidibam. And soon you will learn to respect the fact that he's the leader of the party there. You can't eat your cake and have it. So when the battle for the soul of Rivers people will start, people already choking it. It has not started. The authentic executive is the one led by Fubara. So when the time comes, the coming weeks, you see it. But I'm begging the leaders of this party, those that are still left, please, stop hiding under the bed. Come out. Because wherever the founding fathers are today, Elese Kweme, Abakarimi, Kwande, Chiroma, and so on and so forth. Even Ebenezer Papatepe, or in law like them, Ghana, and so on and so forth. They will be crying and said, what kind of situation are we having? Even in the days of PDP, when governors were governor, are you telling me today that if the governors we had in around 1999 to date, the time of Donald Duke, Alain Messia, Jolly Nyame, Ojuzakal, and so on and so forth, that Damagu will be running like a kid without a guardian around the party headquarters, doing all these things he's doing, filing cases against his own party, supporting the removal of his party governor. I urge our governors. I appreciate, even though belated, but also perfect. I commend Senator Bala Mohammed for stepping up. And I commend the members of NWC, both the National Legal Advice, those who are speaking up. But I want others to join. This is a small issue. Just do the right thing as required by Article 45 and Article 47 and appoint an acting chairman from North Central. Nigerians will not take PDP serious if you cannot address a very small compliance with your constitution, because one of our members is now serving in APC government and wants to use one leg to pin you down so you don't move, and then tell those he's working with that he has pinned the opposition party down, and then they clap for him, and then all of you are keeping quiet. That means you're not ready for an election. There's even no conversation that should be happening in PDP except to summon that emergency meeting and then do the needful. You can continue to run all over the court like they do. So I'm urging the leaders of this party, let's not hear this is both the BOT. If a man have said you must fail, you cannot win, I will destroy you, why are you still babysitting him? Are you a coward?